How's it going, everybody? Pozermobil here, bringing you an absolute banger list of games coming to PlayStation Plus Essential next week. First up, we're getting Diablo IV, and this is a tough one to figure out if I'm being honest. This was a day one purchase for me, and if you've never looked at the Metacritic page for the game, you might be surprised to hear that I never bothered to finish the story, let alone getting into the endgame grind. The game just plain wasn't good. I've followed the game a little since then. Apparently it's gotten better with season stuff and updates they've thrown at it, but I still haven't gone back at all. Maybe it's good, maybe it's still trash. Let me know in the comments, I guess. Maybe it's worth trying again. Either way, trophy-wise, it's an 8 out of 10 for difficulty and around 150 hours to finish, neither of which should be surprising to you if you've gone trophy hunting in any of the other Diablo releases. Next, we've got King of Fighters 15. This is the newest King of Fighters release, so that's a nice change for PlayStation Plus, given that we usually get the previous release model, but it did release back in 2022, so maybe take that with a grain of salt. I'm not really a fighting game type guy anymore, and I haven't touched a King of Fighters release since '99 on the PS1, but looking at the roster, it seems like the big names I remember from back in '99 are still there. Iori, Benamaru, Kyo, Terry and Andy, Joe, and Mai Shiranui, who determined a lot of my dating preferences for the next 25 years. Trophy-wise, it's a 3 out of 10 for difficulty and around 50 hours to finish. Just be aware that you're going to have plenty of online ranked matches to grind out for the platinum. Finally, we've got Jusant, which I think the French part of my brain is pronouncing mostly correctly. This is the action puzzle climbing game that released back in 2023 from the team over at Don't Nod, and you're climbing a big tower filled with stuff from long dead civilizations. If I'm being honest with you, it's probably the only game from this list that I'm going to put any time into on my PS5. It's an 85 on Metacritic with generally favorable user reviews, so a stark contrast to Diablo IV. Trophy-wise, it's a 2 out of 10 for difficulty and around 7 hours to finish, so you could totally get this done in a weekend if you've got nothing better to do this summer. Like I said earlier, very much on the fence about Diablo IV. Hopefully it's better than it was when I last played it, but it's hard to get my hopes up for a company that's consistently let me down over the last 10 years or so. King of Fighters 15 is a non-starter for me, but if you're into fighting games and never tried this flavor, you should have a good enough time with it. Having it on PlayStation Plus means that at the very least, you'll have more players for matchmaking, so that's something. Jusant is, well, it's a game about climbing a tower from Don't Nod, and it's the only one that has a chance of me spending any time on, so I'll take that as a win, I guess. Anyway, that was this month's PlayStation Plus Essential Games. If you want to see more absolute bangers just like this one, make sure you let me know by leaving a like and subscribing, and let me know in the comments which of these you're most excited for.